out of his mind the other night. 50 points, trying to single-handedly get them back in the win. Just an offensive marvel. Drive and kick, Ingles into the corner. This is Mitchell. That's it. He just hasn't seemed to be into the offense. He's kind of lost his rhythm offensively. Mitchell steps into a deep three and
on the floor. Plus, the other thing he loves about Morris, he trusts him. This is a player who doesn't turn the ball over and stand. The trust factor big when it comes to the playoffs. Do you like the move?
I do. Jokic shooting the three very well here. Only 31% on the year, but over 40%. Probably the best passing big man in the game.
9 points for Jokic. Ingles. Utah, if you've just joined us, came out, hit 6 of their first 7 shots. As they bottle up
when somebody closed out hard, you would shot fake and go by them and shoot a mid-range pull-up. Now these guys all have that side.
More in 5 of his last 6 playoff games dating back to last season. Mitchell, little Euro step to kick out to Clarkson for 3. Clarkson's second leading bench scorer in the postseason behind Lou Williams. Here's Mitchell, little leaner.
Games with Doncic, that they would hold the start time for that until we could get back.
4-point Utah lead. We crossed the 7-minute mark before halftime. Mitchell, double team. What a pass inside to Bradley.
It's not isolated instances. It's systemic and things the system needs to change.
Game 1, just 26 combined for Grant over the last 3.
Well, Denver is so big. We're so used to teams.
Back onto the floor for Denver, 21 in the first quarter. Mitchell the drive and kick to Clarkson. Gets another. Denver in an 8-point hole as we approach the final 4 minutes before halftime. Mitchell.
Tremendous future.
Mitchell around a screen, hounded by Murray, takes some contact, and he's
Murray, and that puts the guards, Conley and Mitchell, on essentially power forwards, Michael Porter Jr. and Jeremy Grant, giving away a lot of size.
Denver does have one more foul to give here, 2:20 to play. Ingles has had the hot hand, 11 points, the drive and kick. This is O'Neal.
The effort is very, very good both ways right now.
Mitchell. Pretty accepted by Ingles. No one home. Mitchell. Good effort. He had 21 in the first quarter. Those were his first points here in the second. Final 10 seconds. A 5-second difference. Shot to game clock. Conley. That's a long fake two.
It's opportunities, but the problem is, guys, Michael Malone also saying that Utah has 20.
Since the restart here in Orlando, this has not been the same team from an efficiency standpoint. Deflected and stolen by Gobert. Mitchell out of the fray. There comes Conley. Up top. Go and a half to play, third quarter. Here comes Mitchell out to O'Neal. Try to walk it off. First field goal from Millsap. Mitchell got it.
Gobert is still playing on the drop on the pick and roll into the paint. They're playing him one-on-one in the post. Everything's the same.
Took his usual rest to begin the second quarter.
Which will leave Gobert open on the roll, but then Gobert is going to have to make the plays.
Mitchell setting the table. Dropping it.
Roll. Once you're split, it's basically 5-on-3. Impossible to get.
Since halftime.
They're right there. They're still in shouting distance.
In fact, he scored 9 of their last 11. Niang off.
But Denver needs some stops.
Third assist of the night for Jokic. Here comes Mitchell looking for his. Kick out pass. Not wasting much time. Rebecca asking, you shall receive as Jokic fills it up, giving him 26 points.
And look where Jokic is right now. He's not back in that lane.
Mitchell, and he baseline by Murray as Denver continues to sell out defensively. Mitchell tied up.
That I've ever been around. I worked with him and learned from him for 9 years. Brendan Malone, the first head coach of the tour.
How does Utah answer now as we cross the 8-minute mark? Mitchell to the rack, and he goes. Make it 28 after that last hucket. Mitchell!
Getting no rest here in the second half, and Murray's going to have to handle the ball and make every play.
Mitchell a little bit showing that could potentially be. Can Utah capitalize at the other end? Mitchell probing inside.
Utah under 125 in the series. They gave up 63 in the first half, but only 38 so far in the second half tonight.
Wow. 2:24 left in regulation. Mitchell, the spin, too much. They reset down to Mitchell. Mitchell, outside Conley, that's a three. No.
Double.
Contact way out on this over the last couple of days. First
Performance of what worked and bring this.
well short, rebound Porter and Mitchell the steal. Inside Gobert. Final 20 seconds. Here's a three by Mitchell.
Game on Thursday.
Final 10 seconds after the free throws by Grant.